Okay, question 1. I'm asked to find the missing side, and I've got a side and an angle, so it's going to be using SOHCAHTOA. So my first step is to label. I'm going to label it H for hypotenuse, opposite the right angle, O for opposite, A for adjacent. Don't let that H confuse you. If you want, change it to X. Then I write down SOHCAHTOA. I cross off what I know. I know H is 20. And I'm trying to find this side, which I've labelled O. So out of my sine, cos and tan, I'm going to be using sine. I cover the one I'm trying to find. The one I'm trying to find, this one, I've labelled O. So I cover O, and it's telling me I've got to times. So it'd be sine of your angle, which is 40, times H, which is 20. So in my calculator, sine 40 times by 20, and I'm going to round to 1 decimal place. So to 1 decimal place, 12.9 centimetres. Okay, finding the missing angle again is going to be using SOHCAHTOA. So I label opposite my right angle, H, opposite my angle, O, the other side, A. I write down my SOHCAHTOA. The sides I know are O and A, so they get crossed off. So to my sine, cos and tan, I'm going to be using tan. Now the one I'm trying to find this time is my angle, and to find my angle I would have to do O divided by A. So tan of my angle is O, which is 6, divided by A, which is 9. And then we need to bring the tan over to this side. We shift it over this side, and we've got to press shift on our calculators. So our angle, and you've got to remember to use brackets on the school calculators. So shift tan, and then we want 6 divided by 9 to 1 decimal place, 33.7. And that would be degrees because it's an angle. Question 3, I'm finding a missing side, but this time I've got 2 sides. So this topic is Pythagoras. With Pythagoras, we square, add or subtract square root. If you're finding the one opposite the right angle, you'd be adding. If you're finding one touching the right angle, one of the shorter sides, you take away, you subtract. So because I'm finding one of the shorter sides, I subtract. So my workings out would look like this. 10.5 squared, take away 8 squared. So square, subtract. 10.5 squared, take away 8 squared. 46.25. And then I've got to remember to square root. 46.25 square rooted to 1 decimal place would be 6.8. Okay, writing as a single power. So you have to remember when you times, you add the powers. So it would be 8 to the power of 7. When we divide, we take away the powers. When we got brackets, we times the powers. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. When we're increasing, we add on to 100. So if I add on to 100, it'd be 120%. What would I multiply by in my calculator? So to change this to a decimal, we divide by 100 because the percent is out of 100. So it'd be 1.20 or just 1.2. If you were decreasing, you take away from 100.